can share it to all 100 groups all at once.
I don't see it. Am I in the right one?
This is dope.
100 groups.
100.
All right, we're connected to YouTube.
All right.
So I just got to connect the chat and we're good to go.
Oh my God, we're on time.
We are?
What? We're 6 minutes early.
Ooh.
Because we're going to 6:30.
That's a nice spin on that, Nancy.
Wait.
Pretty much.
Wait, are we done at 6:30?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how long we got.
I mean, we could technically go, like if you
Gotcha.
got passionate and eat it, you know.
Ooh, I got heat at work.
Yeah, because I know how you get when it comes to digital. I just don't want to really put a... Hey, Gabe, I'm fully ready to be roasted.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, I heard you guys talking there. If you do need to go past 6:30, if you do, you can.
Do you have anybody after us?
Yeah, but not until, I don't need the studio clear till 7.
Oh, okay. So you heard that? Okay.
All right. So, and we are good to go.
Thank you. Say thank you, child. Thank you, Gabe. Our little best friend over here. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Black Business Enterprises podcast. Listen, this is not an echo you're hearing, guys. It's my beautiful little spawn, Salem Bruce. Yeah. Who promised me he'll be absolutely quiet, but he is not. So you might as well say hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Black Business Enterprise podcast.
Thank you very much. Now for the real guest for tonight.
You are the real guest, man.
Mommy,
Yes. So now it's Jay's time, right? You came on my podcast with boogers loaded.
No.
All right, now you gotta be quiet. So Uncle Gabe here, Uncle Jay here. I was thinking of Gabe. Uncle Jay here can give us the lowdown.
I was going to say, I want a paternity test.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that because I haven't received any type of support from you. So, all right, guys. To our real guest tonight is Jay Rattel. Welcome back, Jay.
Thanks for having me back.
Honestly, one of my favorite guests of all time. Why? Because last time you literally blew my mind. It exploded all over the table, and I actually went home and immediately put down exactly what you told me and changed. I overhauled my entire site because of what you said.
Did anyone else do it? The question.
Yeah, actually, I had a couple people reach out to me that did. So
Nice.
FYI, for those of you just joining us, welcome. We're talking marketing, digital marketing today. Jay's going to blow your mind once again. If you guys are a regular and you know about Jay, he is going to blow your mind. Now, don't get too attached because he is moving.
Don't tell people that.
He's leaving us. Don't
Listen,
get too attached.
you can find me anywhere digitally. That's all that matters.
All right. So with my co-host and mini co-host, first it was my sister's taking over, now it's my son. So if any of you, by the way, we are gonna have a BBE youth episode, so if any of you have some little kiddos that would like to be on the podcast with me, you have 3, keep them over there. But if you have any kids, BBE youth, any children that are interested in business that want to come on this podcast, please let me know. We would love to have them. Shout out to Rashonda Scott, Pieces of Candace. So happy to have you here. Marnika Hill, Star Status Tresses. Goodness, best hair in the market and customer service, guys. Renee Kaplan, thank you so much for being here. Zifa, thank you for being here. We love your African prints. And guys, check her out for items for the Black Business Ball, guys. Go get dressed. And everyone else that's here, thank you so much for being here. Jay, I am fully ready. I actually, after this, I'm going to shut my mouth because...
Well, I don't want to talk the whole time.
Listen. And before I continue, Jazz Hampton from Turn Signal is watching. Okay? Jazz, I would love to have your kids here. Absolutely. And Jazz, I downloaded Turn Signal for myself and my little brother. Turn Signal was created by a group of lawyers and partners to... When you get stopped by the police, pretty much it's to save life.
Okay.
You can have a lawyer come on and consult with them as you get stopped.
Oh.
It just turns on. right?
Oh.
And the yearly fee is $29.99 for the entire year. Or if I'm wrong, please let me know.
Better than mine. What I got.
But the best thing about this is that it saves lives because you have a lawyer right there that will tell you your rights.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's amazing.
That's pretty
And
legit.
I am telling all my black men, black women, people of color, get this app because it is life changing.
Sounds better than what I'm about to say. Shoot.
Stop it. But Jazz Hampton, thanks so much for watching. And Fola Badewa is here, guys. My goodness. Fola is coming back, y'all. And she's going to blow your mind as well. So, again, if you hear back.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. I need this.
I thought you said you gonna be quiet, my man.
Yeah, that was a lie. Here you
He
go.
got us both
Let
real
me
quick.
talk.
Okay, I know you want to talk. Can you wait just for a moment? All right, Jay, the floor is yours.
All right, so we'll just kind of spitball this a little bit. My kids and I will be there. My kids will not be there because I'll be occupied doing other stuff in the world.
Yes.
All right, so my name's Jared, though. I do a lot of paid social ads and higher ed and small business field. So a lot of folks always come to me, hey, Jay, I want to run ads, and they just want to go jump in right away. And I start asking questions like, what do you mean? So a lot of folks, they don't really have, you don't really understand your business before they start running ads. So they want to just go. No one has like a foundation or anything. So I thought, okay,
A foundation.
foundation.
What do you mean by that,
Think of it
though?
like this.
Because, you know, most of us are clueless.
Listen, when you go buy a house, you got to do some things in order to get to buy the house, right? So beforehand,
Facts.
you got to do things step by step to get to where you need to be. You go buy a car, you just can't buy a car. You got to take care of some things beforehand. You get your money right, you got to get everything right before you go do that step. It's the same with advertising. So you just can't wait and go, I'm going to run Facebook ads and then blow all your money because you know what you're doing. So think of it like this. Think of it like this, my man.
Here you go.
You ever go to a restaurant and then there's like a wobbly table?
Yes.
Because
All the time.
the foundation is a little off. So imagine trying to build a business with a wobbly table and not like nothing to really stand on. So I want to talk about people that just build your foundation before you even get to running ads, because that's more important than actually running ads.
Are you talking about content?
I'm talking about understanding your business and what it really is.
Oh. Okay.
Really understanding your business. Can you actually afford to run ads? Can you?
Okay, so you're about to make us cry today. Is that what's happening?
I just want people to understand it's not as easy as it looks. You gotta understand. You gotta crawl before you walk. You know, walk before you run before you sprint. So you gotta it's steps, y'all. So I just want to talk about 3 things. You know, when it comes to building your online advertising, like you gotta start somewhere. So first thing, which I think is the most important thing, is your mindset.
So this is one of those talks.
It's one of those talks where it's an honest, you have to have an honest conversation with yourself. Like, am I really do this? Do I really understand my business? Do I know how much money I really make in my business?
I want to ask the audience here because let's get honest. Do all of you fully understand your business? Hey, Salem.
Oh, why?
I'm sorry.
You love
Hey,
it, my kid.
this will go down in the books,
that's
right?
fine. That's
this will
fine.
never be and you know we might just get more views because he makes.
I mean, that's fine because he's chatty like me.
Well, he will never be quiet.
But think about it, y'all. Do you really understand like the numbers in your business? You know
Do
how much
you
you're
understand
making?
your business?
Do you know like the profit? And I talk about, you know, knowing goals, things like that. You know, and people, they start their business, right? I heard this the other day. People set like goals, right? You start a business, I want to go to do whatever. What happens if you don't meet that goal? Do you feel good or bad?
Horrible, obviously.
If you meet the goal, you feel good or bad?
I feel amazing. I mean, it's a victory in itself.
But what if you could have done better?
Ecstatic, I win.
So what the point I'm trying to make is goals are like, they're like limitations. How about look at it this way? I heard this the other day from, I forgot the guy's name, Emmanuel Ocho, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, killed it. He was really simple. It's like, you know what? Forget your goals. Because the quickest way to downfall. Because if you fail, which a lot of people do,
Wait a minute.
you feel bad.
Are you just telling us
just
that
wait. No, just wait.
Child, we're gonna fight today with Jay.
Ignore the goals for a second, okay? Because goals, you know, looks like everybody has a New Year's Eve goal. I'm gonna go get back in the gym.
I'm gonna lose weight.
And they always fail.
I always fail.
So it's, you know, again, it's about mindset here, folks. Mindset. What if instead of, you know, setting a goal, you You set objectives
Oh.
instead that are ongoing forever. Think of it that way. Goals end. Objectives, you can keep going, get those all the time.
Okay, I gotta ask.
different.
So instead of I'm gonna lose weight again year after year since 2015, don't laugh at me. This is a very serious problem. What should I be saying instead? Because you say objective, but can we break it down some more?
What are you trying to do in your business?
Quiet.
What are you like? Am I trying to grow 30% in 6 months? Why? Why you put a limit on yourself? You just put pressure. If you don't meet it, you feel bad. Why say my goal is to get to 30%, and once I get 30%, I go higher. You don't need to set a time limit on your now for metric stuff, but why set a time on your goal?
Zifa said, agreed. We need to see your stuff.
How you know I don't even have stuff?
Oh, you got stuff.
It's just me.
They want to see you.
So think of that mindset. Okay, so, and we all know what KPIs are. So key performance indicators, like what numbers are you hitting? If you really don't know what your numbers are in your business, don't you dare run any type of advertising. Not print, radio, nothing. You really gotta understand what you got to offer, your profit, your cost, your margins. That is so key. Because if you start running ads, you don't know these numbers, you have no idea what you're doing. I think I'm doing good. I don't know. I made money last year. How much? How much you make money off of those ads?
I am shocked to the core right now because I know a whole lot.
I know.
But every time you come here, you just gotta slap me around, eh?
I just want you all to think differently, a different mindset.
Oh my
That's
God. Okay, so instead of setting on this, setting expectation that that it's just it makes sense.
Think of like
It makes sense.
What do they say? Set objectives with limitless expectations. Like you just go. Wow. Stop putting yourself in a bubble.
Can you say it again?
Limitless expectation. Is that what I said?
Limitless. Whatever you said.
Objective.
You went to cloud 9.
I don't even know what I said.
You went to cloud 9, y'all.
But stop putting yourself in a corner. Like I'm gonna do this by so and so. For what? What you trying to prove in 3 months?
Yo, that's amazing. By the way, you have so many people here to watch you. Shout out to Charmaine Meadows.
Hi, Charmaine.
Sam Dillards, James Dillards. You got so many people.
Well, I'm glad I got my haircut today.
Thank
goodness.
goodness.
It's $35, by the way.
Not a whole 30.
Listen.
They're charging pardon fees too now.
It used to be $15. That's a whole nother story. Anyways, so I was like 10.
I think he has something to say.
You got something to say?
He has something to say about marketing. Yes.
Mommy,
Yes.
I have the.
You want some Roblox?
We need to do with. My daddy was picking me up.
I wish Daddy would have picked him up today. Guys, when you're in business, just like my friend here, every time we're on a Zoom, one kid screams bloody murder. So this is the reality of business, right? Yep. Sometimes you got your kid.
Always. They always in meetings. The Zooms, the kids are part of my Zooms. It is what it is at this point,
So this is considered this a Zoom.
It is what it is. Would you like some water? This is my kid.
Would you like some? What do you want?
I would give you my phone, but there's my notes here. I forget. You got it? They're trying to get him to come around the table right now.
Like Bart Simpson. I will be good a million times.
But yeah, y'all, just understand your business before you do anything. That's why it's about getting your mind right. Before you start doing anything, understand what your business is, what it can be, and what it should be, and what it is right now.
Out of 10 people, how much do you think that people understand their business? I'm just talking about black folks.
Wait, no.
Yeah, no. This is Black Business Enterprises.
Right,
let's talk about it. Look at me advertising.
I'm gonna say half.
Okay. Ooh. He said it.
Listen.
Oh.
Listen, Linda. Okay.
Drop
Listen.
the mic. Gabe, I'm gonna drop the mic.
Y'all think of how our resources are different from other folks.
But facts.
We've got. That's a whole nother conversation.
Facts.
They got a bigger starting race than us. Let's not go into that. We all know that story. We all know what that story is. But think of it this way: know your business. And one more thing. So people right here, like this, you say there's a bunch of people talk like and looking right here, right? People like getting motivated right now. Exactly.
Yes.
Does motivation last forever?
No, absolutely not.
Don't be
a 24-hour thing.
Correct. Don't be motivated, y'all. be consistent because it takes time. Motivation, like it'll be cool. Like you hear what I'm saying, hey, let's go, and then an hour later or a week
An
later,
hour, that is
next day,
That
whatever.
was never motivation.
Correct. You gotta be
That was a quickie.
consistent. When you start this will not be an overnight sensation. You won't make $1 million overnight. That's again, get your mind right. Expectations.
That's what people think, however.
No, digital advertising. Don't let them fools on YouTube saying all you ever need to know to do this. No, it's a lie. It takes work. And it takes consistency and takes discipline.
The fun part, and I have some people here in the audience talking to us, the fun part is when we're about to start the business, it's like we count the money before we even make the money, right? But don't really have a full picture as the expenses, etc. Digital and marketing and digital is everything right now.
Correct, folks. Correct. There's so much
Gabe.
involved into it. Number 2, and this one hurts everybody, even me at some point. When it comes to digital or any type of advertising, and you're brand new, you're the big fish in a little pond. Do not compare yourself to others because it would just destroy your confidence.
That's all we do, though.
Right? No, you can't with this.
Social media, Instagram. Instagram is literally a window into people's fake lives. Fake lives.
And people believe it. You got to step back and like reality. It's not real.
Yeah.
When you see the guy with the $1 million, whatever he's flaunting, whatever.
I made $20,000 in 3 minutes.
You know what? Come on, be real. Maybe he did. There's some that are doing that, but regardless, that's not you. You got like understand where you're at.
Wow.
Understand everyone starts from nothing. Unless you're rich white guy who born into it. Most of us start from nothing, and you have to.
Just had to slip that in there.
I had to, but you're born. You got to start from somewhere. So don't compare yourself with someone who's been doing it for a year or 2 months or 6 months. Because it's going to be different. You'll grow. You're going to fail. It's inevitable. You're going to fail, but you'll get better over time. You got to understand that. It's
you got to
not
get
letting
there. Us. Renee, come get your husband.
No, she mad at me anyways. Leave
oh, never mind. She's still tuned in to support you, though.
Yeah, that's what love does, I suppose.
Okay. So that's really big. Obviously, you can't assume that you're gonna win immediately as you put out an ad.
Yep.
However, and don't compare yourself to others. That one it really is tough because the way the world is designed now is you're getting a peek into someone's window, but they put a fake picture in front of it, so you see this perfect picture, but behind it it's like complete chaos. So that's what we're comparing to, right? A lot of people are woke to that and understand that, but then how do you then you might fail? How do you actually move forward? Is that coming in number 3? Because I'm feeling like a little.
It's step by step, day by day. You gotta crawl before you walk. There is no shortcut to this.
Crawl before you ball. Crawl before you ball, y'all. Renee says, "Come and get your kids."
Oh God, no. I'm taking a long way home.
Trust me, Renee. Listen, I'm having my own problem here. So.
But that goes back to the mindset. Like, understand where you are and where you got to go. You got to understand this is not it's not a quick win. You got to be consistent. You have to be. It's going to take a while. The person with that ad, they could have so many contexts to add. You could have $100. That person with the other ad could have $1 million. You would never know. So don't compare yourself to someone who's doing amazing. Just look at yourself in the mirror, take it day by day, and stay in your lane. Stay in your own world. Like,
what is our lane, though? What is our lane?
Our lane is whatever your business is. Whatever you're trying to do, that is your lane. Don't compare yourself to business A, 2, and 3. Whatever. If you're selling the same stuff as the person over there, cool. They could be doing it longer. They have more money than you. Don't worry about what other people are doing. It don't matter to you.
Now, is it? And I'm sorry, this is a wild question, but is it? Let's say you had a little money now. You're doing well. Would it be wise to be able to, for example, you see Walmart, of course, they have millions and millions of dollars. They don't even need to advertise anymore.
Really
I don't know why they continue to keep us little people down. But let's say I had a Walmart budget. And you say don't compare yourself to others, but would I be able to follow the same strategy as the big boys? Because let me put it into context. There's someone here that has a boutique.
Okay.
And there's a lot of great boutiques on Instagram doing amazing. They have a huge following. They have these ads that work. Thousands of followers, thousands of likes, and people actually buying.
Yep.
Could you follow a strategy that works, that you see that is working for someone else? Okay.
If you got a similar product with a similar budget, you don't have to recreate the wheel. If you see something that works, if you can recreate it and do it.
Well, and you see, and a lot of people here are always like, okay, I'm a small business owner. I'm brand new to this. What is a fair budget to start with digital marketing?
Ooh, that's a whole other conversation.
And that's exactly what Zifa asked. Zifa says, how to budget for ads as a startup when you have zero money.
I will get to that towards the end.
So pretty much it's going to be expensive.
No,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you created something amazing, so y'all better
I'll
stay
I'll
tuned.
get to that. Yeah. But it's context, everything, folks.
Child.
There's no black and white when it comes to digital advertising. You gotta understand that it's so much things going on behind the scenes. Context is everything.
Wow.
All right, number 3. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I have notes.
It's the plant.
It's the plants you're not doing what I wanted to do.
Here, I'm holding.
There you go.
There you go.
And I touched this before. Okay, time is your best friend and your worst enemy. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people do when they start running ads. They run an ad, okay, and they want results like they wait like a day. It's not working. It's not working. It's not gonna work in a day. It's not working 2 days.
Rome wasn't
Not
built
working
in a
3
day.
days. No. It's gonna take some days, some weeks, some months.
Repetition.
Repetition and testing and learning. So you hypothetically, once your brand new account, whatever you're advertising, it may take 2-3 months to get going to optimizing what you need to do. But the thing is, you're waiting, and you're just like if you're brand new, you're like, I want it now. You want to go in and change stuff. Like I want to do this to this. Like no, you gotta let them marinate. Like the way these ads, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google work, you're working on their dime. You wait on them. They don't wait on you. So they get your stuff. They see, okay, who's this for? Does it make sense? I'll present it to people I think might buy this if I like what you're saying. So if your ad sucks, they won't show it. If your messaging is bad, your landing page is bad, they would literally just like blackball your.
So
your ad.
they look at everything.
Everything.
Jesus.
The copy, the image, the URL. Is it compliant? So does it say
So
the right
website
things?
matters.
Landing page matters. Yes, it all
Landing page matters.
all matters. And if you even got all that stuff right, it's still gonna take you time. You never done it before.
I have a question here from one of our beautiful Renee Kaplan. So once someone understands their business and profits, the audience, etc., if ads aren't first, what is? Or can someone start with ads?
If you got enough money, yes, you can.
If you
got enough money, yes, you can. That's also what it comes
what
down
if you
to.
don't have enough money?
If you don't got enough money, what I talked about last time I was here.
Yes.
Trust, owning your website,
Yes.
article building. If you don't have any money, that's the way you go.
Yes.
That's a much longer route,
Yes.
but it's cheaper. I would say even takes more work. You have to really think about your audience. A lot of stuff it's based on you really got to know who your target audience is.
SEO.
Yeah, you're not going after everybody, folks.
And I guess I should give a little summary. Last time you came, you told us in order, obviously, to do well, you have to build trust.
Yes.
And then when you're thinking about your website, you want to be able to answer every question. Because when people walk into Victoria's Secret or any store, if you can't find what you need, you're looking for a clerk. How do they find a clerk on your website? How can you answer all questions so they don't leave? Because if they visited, they already had the intent to buy.
They own your website for some reason.
So we ruin it. We either
You have
we
to have
either
all information available.
Keep them,
Yep.
Got it.
Like I said before, if you're to that point, you have audience. If you truly understand your audience, and that's again another conversation. You don't understand your audience, you figure out the top 10, 15 questions about whatever that is. You answer it. Then you find the top 10, 15 objections why they want to buy from you. You answer it. You put that on your website. If you don't have any money, but you should do both. Honestly, you really should do
me.
both. I'm just saying.
But he's right. But he stresses me.
It's true, y'all. I mean, if you're
Because
looking
budget, none of us have. Okay, so for those of you, by the way, this episode is sponsored by Comcast Rise.
give me some
And
Comcast.
their grant closed yesterday. I sent it to so many people. Not many people applied. And that's where I want to say, guys, please stop doing business under the table and get your LLC.
stuff.
A
She told me one
corporation.
time.
I yelled at him because so many people didn't qualify because they weren't there for 3 years. So now I'm trying to talk to Comcast and I'm like, hey, can we make it 1 year? But, it's like, have your stuff, because then they
Mm-hmm.
ask for paperwork, and now you missed out on 10,000 but you were doing business for 7 years. You
That's
just
a lot
didn't
of money.
register.
That's a lot of money.
It really
That's a
is.
lot of
It
money.
really, really is. It can go far if you use it the right way.
Right.
Me personally, I would use that whole 10,000 in advertising, digital advertising. Personally, seriously,
Hey,
what
I
am
know
I
a guy-
buying inventory for?
I
I,
know a
gotta
guy.
capture the people.
I know a guy. I'm just saying.
I know a guy
I'm just
too.
saying.
Okay, step 4.
Oh, wait, what? 4, 3? I don't even know.
Oh.
Part 3. This is 3, part 2. Okay, time. So, I said this earlier. You got to understand, you folks, you're going to fail. Everyone fails.
Just always come in here with doomsday.
This is
why I
all about
fight with this
mindset and
man.
being reality. Like, you're going to do your ads and like, oh, it bombed.
By failure, you mean you have to be able to fail so you can learn what works.
I'm getting to that
You're gonna
point,
test
yes.
a bunch of the
Yes.
got it. Because I was about to fight you.
You're gonna learn. You don't really ever fail. Just advertise. You just learn more things. You learn what not
Facts.
to do. You learn what not to do. What learn to do. Because you can't think of like people. Like, well, I don't want to spend money on marketing. It's a bill. It is not a bill. It is an
The
investment.
best bill you can have.
Yeah, it's an
Shit.
investment in your business. You want to grow. You gotta spend money on marketing. It's just you have to, unless you go viral on TikTok, or whatever, which is fine. But here's the thing about viral. Pay attention. Does viral last forever?
Well, you mean it's viral? It's out there forever.
No. Do you go viral? You get all these hits on your website. Does that last forever?
No.
No.
Oh,
It fades over
so
time.
slow.
So again, be consistent. You go whatever you go viral. Cool. You keep doing that over and over and over because you can't write that way forever, y'all. You can't.
Consistency.
Yep.
I'm right. I'm taking
Consistency
notes.
and y'all, you gotta be disciplined. You have to. It's like a diet.
Child.
On your business, you gotta be disciplined. Don't go eat that Taco Bell late at midnight and craving some snacks.
I love tacos.
Stick to that salad. Just
I hate salads. But okay, it makes sense
Yep,
because
yep.
people that's the number one stressor, right? They have a great business, but they can't really get the word out there. People always think, "Oh, I need a storefront." Well, you don't
Yep.
because
No, you don't.
digitally you can reach the UK. You can reach South Africa. You
I've
can
done
reach
that.
anywhere.
Yep. You can.
It's just knowing how to do
Know how to
it.
do it. And you gotta have the foundation to do it. You don't just jump into it. You gotta plant your feet, a balanced table. Imagine trying to build something with Jenga with like that one piece on the bottom and it's wobbly.
Yeah, no.
it
That
don't-
foundation is broken there.
It don't work, y'all. So that's all I want to think about. Just think about your mindset. Like, what do I need to do? What makes sense to get me where I want to go? If you got 20 grand to blow on Facebook or whatever, great. But do you have the backing to understand what you're doing?
Fact.
Do you know what your costs are?
Fact.
Do you have anything like that? Do you have a strategy? Because Facebook would Google, LinkedIn would take your money in a heartbeat. They don't care.
Oh, they'll take your money and it'll go nowhere.
Because remember, the Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, their main job is to serve the user, not you. Whether you do it or not, they're going to take your money. If you suck at that, they'll still take your money. They just won't show your ads. Their goal is
God.
their goal is to help the user. So if you advertise towards the user, you help out the platform. But if you just do what you want to do, not pay attention to the audience, like I think this is
You're
right.
open their pockets.
Facebook and look, I have a couple of clients where we have budgets of 60, 70 grand a month. If you don't do it right, that goes nowhere.
That's insane.
So
Can I ask the audience
Yes,
before you
go ahead.
continue?
Yep.
How many of you have done ads? I'll let y'all answer. And
yes,
then
how many?
I just want to know. Wow.
I'm curious as well.
Now go to your next while I wait for answer. How many of you have done ads? And then we can talk about you.
Yeah, y'all. When I first started, I was in the same boat. Like I didn't have a foundation, and I thought I could learn a lot with YouTube, and nope. I failed multiple times. It was to say, fail fast and learn more, whatever it's called.
Learn
Fail
quicker.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Failure has been my best.
It's the best
Failure's
teacher.
great,
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
you gotta get there. So don't get upset if you fail the first couple, 3, 4, 5 times.
Got it.
It's natural.
Got it.
I've been doing this for 6 years. My campaigns still fail. No one's perfect. It's going to fail sooner or later. It's just inevitable. No one's that good to kill it every single day, all day long.
So,
it goes ups and
Up
downs.
and down. Zifa says she's done ads before.
It just says, though.
She said I've done ads. Okay, Zifa.
Give us the details.
Sorry, you can't see all the comments. She said I run a few Facebook ads. So I gotta tell you this, Zifa. Anytime you run ads, anyone can see it. that you actually ran an ad?
Define anyone.
Well, because Jay here, I put out an ad. He was like, "What the hell are you?"
Oh
take
yeah,
that.
you was wasting your money. Yeah,
He
take
was
that
like,
down.
"Take that ad down right now."
Yes.
All caps.
Yeah, you were just burning money. Stop,
So
stop,
unless
stop
you're
it.
targeting the exact person, because you could target down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Unless if you're just doing, I want all of Atlanta and all of Chicago and all of Minnesota, you're
don't-
gonna fail. I learned that
you don't
because
wanna
I
do
burned
that.
almost 17,000 in useless
you didn't-
ads.
I was not around. She didn't ask me about
He
that.
was not around. I've gotten really good at it now, and I target down to the very
Yeah.
niche person that
You have
I
to
need.
as much as you can, because you go after the people you
Whoa.
want. It depends which
Whoa,
campaign you
whoa,
pick
whoa,
too.
whoa.
If you pick the wrong campaign, it's you're gonna waste your money again.
Well, tell them what's a campaign.
When you start Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, there's different types of campaigns you can pick. Do I want leads? Do I want sales? Do I want people to go to my website? Do I want clicks? Do I want impressions? There's so many things you can do. If you don't know what you're doing, you pick some garbage and it was like a default and you'll
Okay.
waste your money.
Got it. So I don't think anybody here wants
that's
to
technical.
use LinkedIn.
No, you don't. If you're not selling anything like $10,000 or over, like a high ticket offer, you don't use LinkedIn. Period.
By the way, did you hear my child
I
all
heard
the way
him.
from down the?
I heard him. He's fine. He's fine.
Oh, he will definitely be fine. It's
He
just not my problem
fine.
anymore.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
So she said I did use segmentation. That's very good, Z5. And actually, Z5, I've seen some of your ads a while ago.
Yeah,
So
yeah. How much money did you make from the ads?
how
What
much
was your
money
cost?
did you make?
What was your profit?
We trying to get nosy, but
I'm trying to prove a point from earlier.
but no, it's
like,
good
yeah,
questions.
yeah.
It's valid questions because you want to see, did it work? Am I throwing my money away?
Yeah.
Did it? Was there a return on
Yeah.
that?
How much does that cost per click? How much does that cost per acquisition?
Oh,
Did they become a repeat buyer?
Yep.
What's
Okay,
their
I
customer
got it.
life cycle? It's so much more.
And Facebook raised their ads because Aoife's saying,
course
well,
they do.
Facebook is expensive.
Yep,
Gabe is
they are.
asking, what do you consider a good return on an investment dollar on an ad?
That's different for every single business. It depends on what you're selling.
Right.
There's no right or wrong answer. Whatever you're selling, what's your product? That's what only you can answer that question because you have to know your numbers of whatever you're selling. Like bottled water is different from a cell phone.
Yeah,
completely different.
Absolutely.
So I can't give you an answer, but if you know your numbers, okay, you know what I need to do to make a profit. So if I have something for $5, I want to sell it for $10. Okay, that's $5 profit. You minus the cost and everything else, maybe only made $1. I don't think that's worth it personally. That's
cost per customer. I mean, there is
Yeah.
a cost to obtain that customer.
Yeah.
So Gabe said, if I spend $1,000, what would you expect is a good return? That's a really good question.
There used to be this thing. There's this thing called return on ad spend with Facebook and mainly Facebook. So basically, if I spend $1, I want $3 back. Used to be, it's more of a vanity metric now, because again, if you're selling e-commerce store, you want them to become a repeat buyer.
Customer,
So
right.
you may pay a high cost to get the acquisition, but you can get more over down the line
Because
then
they're coming back.
Yes, then it increases value. So you got to think of it as like a whole picture. You got to get them in somehow, whatever it is. It may be higher. It is what it is. But you get them keep coming back if your product is good, and if you have your email system down. So people think it's so many things that goes with this. It's not just black and white. If it,
Swear, marketing
Yeah.
gives me anxiety, y'all.
$1,000
Thanks for making this more simple, though.
I'm trying to do the best I can.
All
But yeah,
right,
I mean,
give us
$1,000 can
more.
go do a lot of stuff. Okay, all right.
Could
So
do a lot of stuff, Gabe. Thanks for asking.
since we're on a time limit, all right. So I talked a lot about foundation, and then I get this a lot over the years. People were asking me to do things they don't really understand. So okay, how can I make this easier for folks to
Digest.
just learn how to
It's
stand on your own
hard.
2 feet. So I want to offer some. Is that okay? I can talk about it.
It's all yours. And I think we have your website as well.
Yes.
Whenever
Throw it
Gabe
up.
can
Throw it up, Gabe.
out.
Come on. Stop
Absolutely.
asking me questions about money. Throw it up.
Gabe is like, I want to make some money on
Right.
this. So funnels at yamaro83.com.
And it's the online foundation strategy pack. So basically what this is, folks, is what I've been talking about this whole time. It's like the steps to get your foundation started. What you need to do, research and things like that. So a few things. So there's a PDF in there. There's the 7 most important steps I believe to start online advertising. Mindset is one of them. There's a few more in there too. And there's ways to keep your costs low at Facebook. So in that those 7 lists, if you're doing Facebook ads, do lists in this to keep your costs lower. Because what's her name? Facebook ads are higher now.
Yeah, Zifa.
So you go after lower hanger fruit. This sheet talks about that.
Low hanging fruit.
Low hanging fruit is the best because it's cheapest.
Num, num, num.
It's cheapest. You know.
Facts.
There's a social media template, to track your organic growth. So if you're on TikTok and Reels and all that stuff, you want to understand your growth. If you're running ads, you should grow. So understand what you're doing. Are you growing slowly? Are you going, at 100%? Are you tracking your goals? That was a straight question. You don't have any
I
goals
don't think
anymore.
we track goals. You put an ad in. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, I was like, here's the ad, and then I'm like, and then I run away. And I don't want to come back and see what I've done. I know.
No, that's no.
No, anybody else? Can anyone else relate?
No. But
I mean,
to that point, also in this pack is something called a benchmarks. So if you don't know what you need shooting for, so if you don't know average cost per click, average cost per lead, that's what this tells you. Like if you hit this certain number, you're doing okay. If you're below this number, you need to do more work.
facts.
I mean, benchmarks, these are standard benchmarks. Like, okay, this is what I need to do to make sure my ads are working. If I'm looking at my click-through rate, people really paying attention. You may think you're doing great, but benchmarks on your industry you're doing horrible. You're losing money.
Based on benchmark or okay.
So what are you aiming for? So let's say you want conversion rate for your website, whatever it is, 10%. Let's say you're hitting 10, but the benchmark is 25.
It sounds like something else, but okay.
But it gives you an idea when you start with ads what
Totally
you're
get
doing.
it.
That's
Totally
what it's
get
shooting
it.
for.
So I have a couple questions
Okay,
from the
go.
audience. Zifa said, sorry, there's
Zifa's
so
a lot of
many
questions.
She's on top of her business times a million. So many came through, guys. So acquisition cost is important. On my last Facebook ad, it was a flop. So now I'm all about SEO.
All right, what type of business does Zifa have?
She actually has a clothing boutique for African. It's very specific. It's
Okay.
African branding, African cloth boutique.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's beautiful stuff, by the way.
So you're an SEO. How long do you expect SEO to start driving revenue, Zifa?
It might take a minute because we're on the delay, but
Think of it this way: ads are fast, SEO's long game. SEO will pay off years from now. It just takes a
wait,
while.
years. Jesus.
If you do it right, yeah. And
You're
then
a
there's
dream crusher.
Google My Business to help you with SEO. What keywords are you ranking for? So
Got it.
there's so more SEO's more than just like I put a blog up and I think it's working. Nope. What's your rankings? What keywords are you ranking for?
Child.
That's a lot to go in. The Facebook ad flopped probably for a number of reasons. Could have been your budget, could have been your targeting, could have been anything. Could have just been they didn't resonate with your offer or whatever you're doing. Then you try again because you're gonna fail. It flop. I had an ad flop the other day. Whatever, move on. Nothing's 100%.
Heart wrenching.
No, it's just reality.
And
Once you understand that, you'll get better.
Gabe is asking, how do you charge? And I know that's on your funnel, so let's talk about that. How do you charge? Is it a flat fee? Is it per click? What's typical marketing?
For me, I do flat fees because for me to go in and do hourly, it's just a whole lot of work.
Flat fee, I think it's actually better
It's just
for
easier.
small business.
It's just easier for small
owners.
business. It's like this one fee every month. Bam, go ahead. If that's the conversation you have, then we'll have that on the side. But I do flat fee for Facebook or LinkedIn ads, things like that. Or there's strategy, there's chatbots, just a whole again. That's more. So what else? So the benchmarks, and this one right here. So I think this is part of the pack as well. So it's know your numbers worksheet. And to me, I've used it before. Listing is worth like $1,000. It's so important. It tracks how much you spend versus what your cost is. So I kept talking about the whole time. What's your cost? What's your cost? What you mean? You spend $40,000, whatever. You get whatever 100 leads. Your leads are $170 a pop. Does that make sense to you?
For me, no. For me personally,
Right.
no.
But if you don't understand those numbers, okay, you're doing your cost per lead, right? Okay, you got the lead. You got to get them on the phone. What's the cost for that? You got to get them to convert. What's the cost of that? So what this sheet does, it tracks your costs during each part of the funnel.
All inclusive of everything that you
Yes.
have to spend to get that
Correct.
customer
Yes.
close. Absolutely, that
Cost
makes
per
sense.
lead, cost per click, cost per acquisition. You just plug and play numbers. You'll know what you're really doing, and then you would be so much better off if you actually know what numbers you're spending. Like that is
Ah,
extremely, extremely, extremely powerful.
I actually understood that. Can you believe that?
Why are you hanging out with the cool
I know.
kids?
I was like, because usually my brain starts like leaking
Huh? No.
fluid.
And you just plug in your numbers. It's simple. number, done.
Okay,
That's
okay,
it.
got it. Can we put up the website? I know you have an
That's
offer
it.
that you want to share.
Yep.
I want to pull it up because I know that
Oh,
they
yeah.
can literally click a button, start now. And this is
Yeah.
probably the cheapest offer I've ever. I'm going to sign up my damn self.
Listen, yeah, it's everything I'm talking about is offer, and then it's also I threw in one bonus because that's just my people. Writing ad copy is a pain.
Yeah.
It's extremely difficult. It's probably the hardest thing to do to get that copy right. So, as a bonus, I throw in a sheet again, plug and play to write your copy.
Whoa.
Da 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 da. Put in your word. Da da da. Put in your word. This template would make your life so much
There
easier
it
when it comes
is.
to writing copy. There it is. That's a good man. That guy's cute. He's dressed by all these people.
Wow.
I like his hair.
Wow.
I like his laptop too. Actually.
Wow. Is that the same shirt?
Yeah. I got a match, girl.
Dude.
I got a match.
I cannot.
I don't.
I'm
going
gonna
to coordinate
roast-
all day long.
I swear I'm going to roast you to death.
I like this shirt. It's so relaxing.
But this is so affordable,
Yep.
first of all.
Correct, folks. It's I priced it low. It's $74.99.
Whew.
That's it. $74.99. It gets you the 7 steps. It gets you the benchmarks. It gets you the Facebook ad copy. It gets you the
love
template,
this
plug
so
and play.
much.
$74.99. I don't know if y'all check gas prices. That's a take of gas,
It's
maybe.
$4.79.
I
No,
found
I I pay $89 to fill my car. I threw up.
yes. So this is cheaper than that. It's y'all. This is what this is. It's a foundation to get you started. This is not Facebook. This is not like a Facebook ads course. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's for you to ground yourself, understand what you need to do to get to that point.
Okay.
Once you get to that point, then you go do this. But slow your roll. Like, this is not a race. There's no goals. If you take your time, understand what you need to do, you will be better. Just don't run and go. Don't do what Nancy did, run an ad and throw it on other. That's.
You did call me and cuss me out, so I think
I didn't cuss her out.
he really did.
I cuss a lot of people out.
He was like, take that damn ad down.
I cussed my out at work the other day and get him my names. Anyways,
But yeah, that's really good stuff. I mean, at $74 is pretty affordable, and you get a full strategy. I really like that. That's
there's
really
videos in there to walk you through some things that it's plug and play, y'all.
little university there for marketing. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
But yeah, that's kind of my whole spiel. I really want people to focus on what my business is. Understand. You really gotta understand your business.
Understand your business. Any last words besides that? Because I get it though. I understand your and our nonprofits is launching. By the way, our grand opening is the 25th of this month, and we're gonna have a physical location. I know, and you're leaving. That's fine.
Fly out the 26th. So.
You make me sick.
So.
Jay's leaving for Hawaii, guys. He's actually. Oh, I can't. Sorry.
I'm here spiritually
he's
through digital.
He's everywhere.
I'm always here
He's
for you.
international, but he is moving to Hawaii.
Yeah,
But he is here for a little bit, so
Yep.
you can so we have this amazing strategy offer, but you can also hire him.
Correct. Yep.
As well to run your marketing and digital ads,
Yep.
which he is absolutely brilliant at.
I'm
mean,
okay.
And
I'm okay.
I don't know if you guys have seen his resume, but he is the real McCoy. Now, I want to say this. So BBE is opening its doors here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
We're gonna have free workshops.
Nice.
3 times a week, guys. Credit, financial services, financial literacy. We're going to have banks come in and talk. They're not selling you a damn thing, but they just want financial literacy. They just want to make sure you understand money so we can get this money.
Understand your
Get
dollars.
loans. So, and we're going to have networking events once a week. We're going to be filming the podcast there. Gabe's got to help me get my life together there.
That's a lot right
Yeah,
here.
he's building me this whole thing over there without a table. We're going to have a couch, Oprah style.
Listen, just do it the next week. I'll be
I'm
there.
telling you. And then, guys, you can also book the space for your own events. Hey, Sheree Lynn, thank you. Welcome to the podcast. You just missed my wild son.
Hey.
And hopefully, if you ever fly in and
Fly
visit,
back. We got
you
family
can
here.
teach classes.
I could.
But any of you
could.
can actually volunteer, and I'm going to have members of the community come in and teach, and powerful people are going to come in and teach.
That's nice.
These
That's
are
nice.
100% free. So if you go on the Black Business Enterprises website, I think you can start registering starting either the Sunday, I think, but the website is up. Everything is up. And guys, I highly recommend you don't miss this. And we're actually receiving it. We're also doing free credit classes. So I'm actually gonna be there in the class and give you the letters to write to send to the bureaus to fix your credit right then and there for free.
Nice.
In class. You just have to show up to the classes, guys, and I'm doing them in the evening, so there's zero excuses.
Right.
And shout out again to Comcast Rise for sponsoring and supporting us. It's really amazing having someone in the corner. And shout out to Media Bridge Advertising, because they believe in what we're doing and they believe in the mission. Not just that, they want to support in any possible way. So show up to those classes, guys. They're workshop, and we're going to have mimosas. Yeah.
I mean, I like vodka, but close enough.
You know what? If you want vodka, you can come here to Gabe. But
It's 2 shots.
shout out again. And the black, thank you, Gabe. Gabe always reminds me. So the Black Business Ball, guys, we're only 3 months
I
away.
haven't seen this. You update this?
Yes.
I haven't seen
We're
it. I've been busy building foundation packs. I missed it. I'm
elevating.
sorry.
You can even pick your own seat now. So
I did see that. Okay,
you didn't
sorry.
see that. So, guys, we're only 3 months away. If you don't get your ticket, I told you, don't call me, because I'm changing my number. Okay.
What?
So the tickets are $50 cheaper right now. The standard ticket is $185. July 1st, it goes up to $225. I recommend you get your ticket right
Look,
now.
I got the food up there.
Listen, I'm not playing around.
Man.
And then you can pick your own seat. You can also buy the entire table. The whole table is $250 off. So instead of $2,000, it's $1,850 for the whole table, 10 people. And you also get a bottle of champagne and VIP access.
Look at that.
There's only a few tables left
That's
that are not
fancy.
on the nosebleed section. We also have an expo this year. Now, remember, if you're a vendor, you have guaranteed people walking through it. We have over 700 people coming just for the ball, including workers. And for the expo, we have 2,000 people coming, walking through to support you. Guys,
What day is this? Let me
seriously,
check my calendar. Let me
Listen, it's
fly back for
October
that.
1st, Saturday, 2022. Guys, if you do have events, please make sure that you have people actually come and walk through, because, you know, you want to make sure that you're giving people a great experience, but you will make your money back. Please make sure that you sign up as a vendor, because once we are full, we are full. And yes, you can also share tables. So if 2 of you want to share a table, you're more than welcome to do that. You can also check out videos and pictures from last year. Don't miss it, guys. We're only 3 months away, guys. We're not doing last minute. Ticket sales close August 1st, 8/1.
Where's it at this time?
The same place.
Okay.
They actually asked us to be there, and they gave us another ballroom.
They give us a discount?
Yeah.
Black people discount? That's
Black,
that's what I'm
they
talking
gave us
about.
the BBE
That's what
discount.
I'm talking about.
And we have some really, really special people coming this year, guys. And don't miss it. And also, voting is open. You can actually see the votes. You can see who's
Oh, for real?
winning, who's losing. It's up to y'all, because last year they were saying that it was rigged, and I'm like, I literally knew 2 people that won, y'all. Like, I don't pick anything.
I was going to go, but the kid distracted me.
I know, it's okay. So if you go to BBB voting, you can actually find your business. If you're not in there, you can actually request or put in your business, register your business, and you can vote right on the website. I think we already have 400 votes so far, and it's just been open a few. Yeah, so you can go on there, vote.
Nice.
And hey, Tashi George is in the house. And you can vote for your favorite business. If you see a business on there that should be honored, let us know. And lastly, check out NBC Multicast Studio, guys. They can make content for you, and then Jay can put it out on an ad. If you want to film your own podcast show, whatever it may be, you probably have one of the top producers here in Minneapolis right here backstage.
He's in the other room.
He's in the other room, and he hasn't roasted me today, which is really shocking.
He was so into the conversation.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle it.
And I didn't even see white boy Jake dancing on the screen. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for showing up. And for last week's winner, for the coaching with Chanel McDavid, message me back, will ya? So we love y'all, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you missed it, please go back and watch it, because Jay literally dropped not gems but giant rocks on the table.
Like diamonds?
Yeah, so we really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me
Thanks
back
for being
again.
digital.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, and how can they find you? How can they find you?
So on LinkedIn is Jay Rethel,
Yes.
83. Website is jamaro83.com. And Nancy has my phone number.
Yeah. I won't share it, but yes, I have it.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. Let's go.
Bye.
Woo.
We did it. We did it.
You always. Oh my God. No, I have to.
Nancy,
Can you promise me you go on the website?
your website or my website?
My website. I mean, you are featured on my website.
What? I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that you. Hold on.
You're featured on my main page.
When did that happen? I didn't know. Oh. Listen, Linda, I be forgetting
I even
stuff.
ask you for permission. You really are. Did
I say yeah?
Yes.